Hello my lovelies, Robbie here at Kickback Garage. Tomorrow is the big push to Trondheim. Our plan is to ride 760, 780 kilometers tomorrow, and yeah, we're pushing it a little bit. It's going to be quite hard. We're going over 4 mountain passes, and one thing I'm a little bit worried about, not really too worried about the scooter, although you never know. What I'm worried about is the fact that I ordered some new SD cards because these die after a while, and I've ordered the wrong ones. So I've only got one SD card for the camera, so I'm not sure I'm going to film it, and I don't think these batteries are going to last because according to my trusty Beeline, it is 12 hours non-stop, and we're going to stop and stuff as well. I think I'll do is, I'm going to meet John. He's riding his Volkswagen bus, and that thing doesn't go that fast. But we're going to ride the motorway the first 2-3 hours or something like that. I think I might film when I stop. I have fit new wheels, new rubber on the scooter, and got my extra wheel as well. But what I like to do is ride about 50 kilometers, and that's about what it is to town when I'm going to meet John. And I'll tighten up my nuts, and we're not going to stop until we get off the motorway again. I might film a little bit. Problem is, my microphone in my helmet, I won't be able to turn that off. So I'm a bit worried about the longevity of the battery on that, although it does last sort of forever. Yeah, the plan was to ride down via Geiranger Fjord, which is beautiful, and Trollstigen is closed, but I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to concentrate on filming on the way up and not bother filming on the way down, because there is going to be a torrential downpour, and my microphones, they are not watertight, and the module that sits in the camera, that means that I've opened up like a bracket on there, and yeah, I'm going to get water in there. I'm going to ruin the footage altogether. So I'll see how I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, to be honest. I think I'll probably turn the camera on when I mess around with the bolts. I'll show you a little bit of motorway riding, turn the camera off, and then when we start to get a bit further up into the exciting stuff, I'll turn the camera back on again. I think so, something like that. I forgot to do an intro, didn't I? Never mind. We'll do it without the intro. The plan is I'm going to be meeting John at 5 o'clock. That means I have to be up at 4 o'clock and in my gear by the latest 20 past 4. So I've got everything ready. I've got my roll bag centered here behind no room for the scooter roller bag. But I want to show you something a little bit genius, because the last leg that we're doing from a place called Dovre over the Dovre mountains is 140, I think, kilometers, and that's not enough range for me. And you're going to be laughing at me because I didn't buy the Oil Tech long range fuel tank, but by a stroke of luck, I can actually fit petrol. I've got 3 litres with me extra, so that should be good. I just want to show you around the scooter how I've sorted out the logistics. So I really don't like having heavy stuff on the front here, but because I'm a mountain biking type guy, this is actually my tent, my sleeping pad, and my pillow. That little one. It doesn't weigh hardly anything, so I shouldn't really notice the adverse effects of the handling. Although someone was asking about preload on the spring, I've actually wound that up. I think I'm on the 2nd notch, and I've wound it up to the 3rd notch, and I've also put some more compression on the shocks there. Just 1 turn on each side, just to stiffen it up a little bit, because I do have quite a lot of stuff in the leg shields. Now you see the Rallymaster wheel holder, spare wheel holder I've got. These little fuel buddies, or whatever they're called, fuel friends, they hold 1.5 litres of petrol, and they fit really snug in between the frame in there and the leg shield beading. And I've just got a volley strap on that, and I've done the same on the other side as well. And tucked behind the wheel, I've got some extra oil. I have got some extra oil there in that fuel can, and I've got oil in the glove box. And the handy thing is I can actually open it even though this roll bag is there. So that's pretty good. I did do what I said I'd do. I moved down my beeline from here to here. I got a really nice view. This is about how I sit. You can see it there, really nice and clear. And some of the roads I've never ridden before, so let's hope it doesn't mess up. Now, what I did do as well is I have bought the upgrade for the Beeline app, so that means I also get voice prompts as well as the little flashy bit there. And yeah, that should be a nifty little feature. I do use intercom on my scooter, so that'll give me voice prompts, which is pretty cool. Not a lot of turns really. The kinky bit is when we're going to get off the motorway after about a couple of hours. So I think maybe sort of stop number 2 or something like that. I'll put the camera back on again just to save a little bit of my SD card problem. I think if we're really lucky, I might be able to pick up one on the way up. I'd definitely probably be able to get hold of one in Oppdal at least. That's sort of a slightly bigger town. So that's there. As you can see, I have not fit the Casa Performance new headlight. Reason for that is they forgot to send it, even though I paid for express postage. That's a bit of a bummer. That also means that I haven't got an extra exhaust gasket. So what I did last night actually was take off the exhaust gasket and seal it up by itself. It's a big flat piece of metal and a nice joining area. So I think that's going to be fine. And then you can see I've just got a dry bag in between there. I actually can get my foot on there as well. So when you're riding that long, it's quite nice to be able to move about a little bit on the scooter. And that is my clothes, stuff like that. Tools obviously in the toolbox, loads of oil in the toolbox. What I have done, I've taken a big ratchet with me, so it's really easy to get hold of. And another thing I'm going to do as well, I'm going to put the power bank in here, and I can have the wire up through my roll bag in the corner here, and charge my Beeline if needs be. I think it probably won't last 14-15 hours. So the nice thing about Beeline Moto 2 is you can charge that on the go, which would be good. I also have the intercom, like I said, as well, so I can also charge that as well on the go by having the power bank between my legs. I've changed oil on it for no particular reason other than that I just wanted to, and I've got a little dry bag on the back. What have I got in that? I have got a sleeping bag, and it's small. I've got this really cool sleeping bag in down. It's my sleeping bag, and I have got some my waterproofs in there as well, because like I said, it's going to be absolutely torrential rain on the way down. I'm not sure how much I can film then. Yeah, boy. So I've got a little bit of anticipation tomorrow, that's for sure. I've never ridden so much. And the thing is as well, when we get up in the middle of Norway, going to be some like really long open roads, and I'm going over a national park called Valdres, which is really nice. I could actually, if I'm early enough, Valdres is quite a big town as well. I could maybe buy a SD card there as well. My options are open, and we really want to motor on tomorrow. I just want to fill and go. I think every other stop maybe we'll stretch the legs, get something to drink, maybe a bite to eat or something, but we're not going to be stopping for long. And the other scooterists, they're on the way. I saw the guys from Finland, they set off today. Lucky those. and hopefully we'll make it up to Trondheim. It's a long way. I've never ridden this far on a proper motorbike, never mind a scooter, not in one day at least. I've had like weekends where I've done like 1200 kilometers, but this is 860, 70 kilometers by the almost shortest route each way. So it's at least 1700 kilometers. I've got to use 2 days on it. Anyway, I love you and leave you. I'll see you in the morning when I tighten up these bolts. Come prepared, they said, and that I have. Elve? Oh fuck. Did I bring the wrong 19, 13? Fuck! I've taken the wrong peeper with me. Jeg tatt feil pipe. Hvordan er det mulig? Ja, har du? 12 og 13, men har du sånn kvartoms? Nei. Hva er det du? Jeg har bare sånn stort. Ja, men det stort er jo kvartoms. John's got tools. It is really cold. No. My throttle cable is hanging. Oh fuck, that's what's happened. Den har jeg skrudd seg ut. Det må jeg stramme. Ja, men da er det greit. Da er det ikke noe farlig nå. Ja, det er riktig. Så jeg må bare ha en 11, tror jeg. Eller 12. En av de går fort. Eller 13. 12, 13, 12 tror jeg det er. What? $14. Solid, ja. Jeg klarer ikke å holde. Det er fint, det. Så er det 12 bak. Det er viktig, det er mange som ikke gjør det, og lurer på hvorfor de mister hjulet sitt. Og så må jeg ha That was odd, my throttle cable loosened. This one. Jeg merker det når jeg dro inn when I pulled in the clutch. When I pulled in the clutch, the revs went higher. And then I thought that I got an air leak, but it's actually this little fucker here that's loosened. Frem og tilbake uten olje uansett. Null, det er ikke helt sant. Det er jo null... Var ikke det litt kult at de passer akkurat i... Det er bare flaks. Nei, 0,6, 0,65, men jeg har aldri kjørt på motorveien.
Nei, sånn lenge.
Det er jo et par timer til vi er på Sørlandsbåten. Johnny's already impatient. Into the sunset. It's actually sunrise, but who's counting?
Fuck me, it's cold. There you go, my non-believers. Motorway. Boring as fuck. Woo. A bit windy as well, actually. If there's something we've got enough of in Norway, it's tunnels. seriously battling a wind. And I'm freezing still. Hopefully it'll warm up a little bit.